Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. I'm going to show you how to fix a Dyson vacuum cleaner that only one side of the brush bar cleaner head spins. Let me show you. Let's turn it on here real quick. So if you can see, only this side is spinning and this side's not spinning at all. So let's take it apart and see if we can figure that out. Now first we need to make sure that we unplug the vacuum, and then we can go ahead and just lay the vacuum down and flip it over. Then we just need to remove this little red clip. This is a little C-clip that holds the cleaner head onto the main vacuum. We'll set that aside, and the cleaner head should just come off. All right, once you have the cleaner head off, we can take off this piece right here. This is called the sole plate, and that's just these two little red clips. They just swing open like so, and then we should be able to pop this out, and it comes right off. We'll set this aside. Now let's take a look at the brushes. As long as they spin freely, which they do, that's good. That at least means that the bearings here are not seized. Sometimes stuff will get stuck here in the ends, or even they'll get wet and those bearings won't allow the brush to spin. But it looks like that's not our issue. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be an issue with the drive gear, but we got to take these brushes out to be able to take a look at what's going on in there. So there's four little #1 Phillips screws here that hold these brushes down on each corner. So let's just take these screws out. Now to take the brushes out, once you get the screws out, pull them out away from this centerpiece here. You just want to make sure that these spin freely. There's little bearings in there that can get seized up, but this is not our issue. This one's on here still. Let's take off this side here as well. There's our problem. If you can see, this is snapped off. It's missing because it's in here. Let's get rid of that hair. Let me just pull that one out. This is the broken off piece that's snapped off of this other side right here. See, that's where that's supposed to go. If you can see there in the end, these are Torx bits to take these caps off, which I would recommend you do periodically. Take these caps off so that you can clean not only what's on the outside, but clean everything out. Hair has gotten in here and just bound up, and just the torque of this has just sheared this plastic piece off, sheared off the little axle. Yeah, there we go. So this is the little cap or the end piece and the little screw there that goes onto this shaft. Let's see if I can hold that and take these off real quick. There you go. So once you take these caps off like so, that allows you to get in here and clean out all this hair. So I would recommend every once in a while you get in here and take these little caps off. Just take out these little mini Torx head screws. Take off these little caps off of this axle and clean out everything that's in there, and it will help your vacuum last longer and prevent that from breaking. Now, if you get to this point here and you have the broken piece here, or the broken axle on either side, there's basically three options that you can do, and I'll show you which one I'm doing. But option A is to just try to find this plastic drive gear. Now, Dyson does not have a listing for just that gear. At least I couldn't find one, but I did find it on eBay, and they're selling it for 50 bucks. It's for this little plastic circle gear, and it comes with a belt. But in order to change that, you're gonna have to take off all these screws here. You're gonna have to get inside here. I think you even have to take the motor off, basically tear down this entire housing just to get to that little black plastic gear. It's gonna add quite a bit more time to the job. Option B is you could just buy the entire cleaner head. They do list that on the Dyson website. It's just under 100, but it's listed as out of stock right now as of June 2023. I did find it on Amazon, complete assembly, for 150. Option C is what I'm doing, which is just to replace this housing. This is called the brush bar cleaner head housing, and it comes with the motor, the entire assembly here with the new drive axle. And the great news is it is in stock, but it's also only $63.99. As long as your brushes are good and your sole plate is good, that's what I would recommend. So this is the brush bar motor and housing service assembly. As you can see here, it comes with the new little spindle and it comes with a new motor. I just think this option is a lot less work than taking apart the old one just to get at that little spindle. All we need to do now is put our brushes in this housing. You can see almost like a 3-blade design here. The taller one is what you do need to line up. Taller one almost has like a little ridge on it. You just need to line that up. and put that in place. That's pretty easy, and then we'll put these screws in. Same with this side. You can see that one of these is a little bit taller. You just need to line that up here with the taller blade. Slide that on. That looks good. And we can put these screws back in. Now, if you look carefully, there's these three little plastic clear little openings, and that's where these three need to line up. So all we need to do is just line up the sole plate on those and then push it in and pull these levers to either side, and that should be good to put back on the vacuum. Now here, before we put the head back on, just line up this little electrical connector. Just need to line that up on the vacuum here as well. And then just give that a firm push, and it locks it in place. All right, and then we can plug it in. Let's give it a try here. And you're done. You can see both sides of the brush are now spinning, and it's working just like it's supposed to. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up some of these parts and tools used in the video as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.